retrofitting some pipes.
Alright. Yeah, we can do the intro when you join the stream.
Fuck you, YouTube. Okay, I am in the stream.
Alright. Should you go first or shall I?
You go first.
Alright. Guten Tag, everyone. I am Dark Brother of Imperial Arms Industries, or Imperial Arms Inc. I am the head founder and leader of this corporation. My job is to put armaments on every ship that comes to my shops and our planets. Today we are doing a cooperation with federal shipbuilding industries. Take it away.
Greetings to all viewers. I am Waffle, primarily known as the head CEO of Federal Shipbuilding Industries. We are known for building our capital ships that plummet throughout the galaxy. Our here is the one that arms them.
This is
That what
true.
I have to say.
Yep. Today is a side note we should say. Both industries do dabble in each other's work. My industry does make warships, but they're small, bulky, just everyday purpose. As my compatriot over here. Go ahead.
Whereas you build simplistic yet durable ships, we are, despite being profound in building our own ships, have dabbled in the weaponry side. Statistically, from weapons test, our weapons vary from Imperial Arms, whereas Imperial Arms weapons are built more to punch with high rate of fire. Our weapons are hard-hitting drill bits. They're designed to go through armor, not really deliver a big explosive encore.
Yeah, that is true. Today, what were we going to do today?
Today, we're going to have the chat over watch a project where I aid you in the ship designing process.
That's right. I completely forgot. Today has been a very busy day arming warships. I bet yours has been even busier.
Building a big tanker does take some time.
I bet that does. So, for the first step of shipbuilding, we should start with, well, depending on what kind of ship, would be light armor. A single light armor block as a foundation. Correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Typically, if you want to go for small corvette, strike ships, destroyers, light armor is your way to go. When you get to cruisers on up, it typically varies how you want your ship design scheme. Personally, us over here at Shipbuilding Industries, we go with the turtleback armor scheme, where most of our heavy ships around the battleship to battlecruiser area have an outer layer of light armor and an inner layer of heavy.
Okay.
It's mostly depending on preference and what you find to be more effective for the ship design.
Alright. Well, today I think we should make something simplistic. A destroyer. Don't you agree?
Whatever works. Whatever works.
That is very true. What destroyer design should we go for is the question.
That's a hard one to answer. Were you able to get that data transfer for the tanker by any chance?
Oh, yes, I did. Received it not that long ago.
Okay. How about instead of a destroyer, let's work on a battleship. Something big, something easy.
Okay.
Load up the tanker and just chop off the tanker bits on the bow, and you'll be left with the midsection and engines.
Alright.
The way we designed the tanker, it's modular like that for a reason. makes it more effective in use.
I did notice that when I was looking over the data transfer. Definitely a way to go in revolutionizing the tanker industry.
Well, standardization is the key to winning a war.
That much is true. That much is true.
Currently, right now on my own project, I'm currently experimenting with a way of creating a mass refueling station.
That's good. I know my current project was we're designing some new weapon systems to be outfitted on the battleship that you sent over about a week ago.
Ah,
Yeah.
has any knowledge come up from it?
Yeah. We've got some few designs, but they're currently in a prototype phase.
Okay. Do keep me posted.
Of course. I know I was looking back at the data between that joint project one, the Thundercracker. Definitely looks very promising.
Yeah, the data we sent with our railguns and the combination with your heavy ballistic cannons have come through to make a very powerful weapon. Ability to punch and annihilate at the same time. Something not many ships in the current galactic market can withstand.
That is true.
Hell, the Farragut class we sent over to test it against even got its business rocked with it.
Yeah,
Farragut used to be our most powerful ship.
I was reading the reports and I was astonished to see that the greatest ship that you'd made was decimated by the Thundercrackers.
I wouldn't call it the greatest ship we made. We have that new class that we came out with, the Super Dreadnought. Farragut is, I wouldn't call it outdated, but its uses are pretty horrific.
That is true.
It requires a certain type of place for its necessaries.
I would say in this galactic age, the ship like the Farragut would definitely have its places, its uses. But with, what was it, the Antediluvian that you came out with? Its days are looking pretty numbered.
Yes, I would very much agree with you there.
Yeah.
But let's hope we can get a few more years out of it before it becomes useless.
Well, useless, yeah. But I think we'd classify it as obsolete.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. The only thing it really has going for it are those heavy Class 9 ship cracker cannons. But with the new design we're working on, that Class 12 turret, it's looking like even they might get equally outmatched.
I'd have to agree with you on there. The old Class 9s have their place and purpose, but with the data I've been reviewing for the newer turrets, it's only a matter of time before those Class 9s are phased out for good.
Truly.
Yeah.
And on top of that, with the new breakthroughs in logistics, the Antediluvian is even more maneuverable than ever.
I was going to ask about that. How did you get the Antediluvian to be so maneuverable despite the size of the ship?
So this, as many of our patrons may begin wondering, those who have seen the Farragut will obviously know that it's big. Massive ship. Now, to those that have got secret privilege access to the Antediluvian, will know the Antediluvian is bigger. Its armor profile is a little bit less, but
yeah.
It's a multi-purpose role ship. But the what is it? the internal logistics of the ship, the servo drives, the engines, have been
Yeah.
using experimental star core designs, using artificial gravity, using the core of a decayed star to power the ship. And so far, logistically, it seems to be a rousing success. The Antediluvian is well more maneuverable than its older counterpart, the Farragut, as well as faster. Much better assault dreadnought than the Farragut, making the Farragut more of a heavy slugger dreadnought.
Oh. That answers that question.
I know in the next agenda for Federation Industries, we are going to be building a battleship soon.
That's good news. Hopefully by the time...
We're going to be using the current data that, the current tanker that you're retrofitting into a battleship.
Yeah.
We will be using the data and logistics gained from this collaboration to build our own class of battleship.
That is good news. This collaboration definitely benefits both of us.
Yes, it does. Greatly.
Yes. It's a good thing the viewers get to witness history being made.
Yeah. It's a very good thing.
Yes, it is.
Now, on for some questions more directed to Imperial Arms. As of late, how has the weapon manufacturing and logistics of Imperial Arms been getting? With the recent war between pirating factions, we've been hearing that there have been rogue pirates making trade and logistics disrupted in the Terminus regions.
Yes. We've had several logistics supply lines. I have heard from boys down below that those damn pirates even hit one of our headquarters. I don't know how that's possible, given that the defenses we have are top-notch, but you know how things go. Can't predict everything.
It'll be great once the UEE finally allows us to become an independent military faction.
Oh, most definitely.
Ironic. We build ships for the UEE Navy and weapons. They don't allow us to use our own ships and weapons.
Irony at its finest. I think the UEE is scared of what we could do with our technology. Do you really blame them?
Keep the hand that feeds you on a tight leash and you'll never go hungry.
Yep.
Barbaric way to look at it, but it has some comedic irony set in there.
Oh, yes it does. If anything, I'd bet they're most likely afraid that we're gonna join the waging pirates.
Either that or the Terran colonies. I heard the colonies have been getting mad over in the nearby Tal system.
Yeah, I've been hearing about that too. Wonder what's got them so riled up.
Really some strange look into some alien device. It's one of the reasons why we were commissioned a super freighter. To cutbacks, we were forced to maneuver it into a super tanker for the war effort of the ships. Don't worry, folks at home. The super freighter is coming soon, but that is going to be further upon projects.
Yeah. Let's say when that freighter is done, send it over our way. We can add some self-defense weaponry for it, so none of the pirates get any funny ideals.
We plan on it.
Ah, good.
Brings me on to
yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, moving on to another question. Has Imperial Arms been looking into developing any ship classes of their own as of late? We know that y'all are keen into building small corvettes and that alike. Have y'all thought of making any ships of capital class or larger?
Well, it's a good thing you've asked, because we actually have been. We've been coming up with some blueprints for our own battleship. And I'd say so far, it definitely looks like it can come to some decent fruition.
Well, let's hope the data transfer with the cargo ship you're currently working on can aid in that effort.
Yes. As this should give us and the boys down there some well-needed, well, good term for it would be more knowledge, but I'd say practice. Be good practice for building a ship of this size.
Fair enough. What was it you were gonna ask?
I was gonna say, have you heard the recent news about our opponents in the what was that other system that the UE was?
System?
Yeah, the TAL system.
What about it?
Well, apparently they've been dissolved. Yeah.
That is gonna disrupt profits by a bit.
It
Nonetheless, the UE is still paying us both quite a handsome bit of money to build ships and weapons.
Yeah.
Sucks because they had planned on us building them a deep range explorer ship to help with the deep space colonization. Sadly, we were never able to get around to it due to the war effort and sucks as things go.
It really does, but like I've said, we can't predict everything.
Maybe in the TAL system, the colony set up there might order a deep range explorer ship, because it would make a good cooperation of some experimental weaponry to put on the ship for the deep range exploration.
Yeah. Yes, it would.
I know with the recent technologies we've been developing, logistics of our ships, the maneuverability,
yeah,
we have been dabbling a bit into gravity cannons, which have been successful yet crude currently.
Yeah, that is very interesting news. I did not think, well, for an arms industry, I did not think it would be possible to build gravity cannons. At least not with the current technology we possess, anyways.
Again, they are very crude in design. Effective? The most recent test we did, we were able to propel a metal slug approximately 20 meters in length at around 60,000 meters a second into a heavily armored target, and the slug went all the way through and annihilated internal systems.
That is some interesting news. Might have to commission some of those, get our own feel for it, you know?
Yeah, the big downside of such a device is the way you reload it and the way it operates is, again, crude, not effective.
Well,
we will send some over in the next data transfer, though.
Alright. I'll be expecting it. Yeah, the boys downstairs in the research division always love to get their hands on weapons.
That's no
Yeah. God, you should have seen their faces when they found out about the thundercrackers.
Yeah, who would have thought that putting together a weapon and shipbuilding industry could create one of the most powerful weapons in the UE Navy?
Truly. Yeah, it's a good thing the UEE found us.
It's a good thing UE hasn't killed us yet. They're both the greatest sigh of relief and the greatest threat to their entire empire.
Yeah.
So put them in our back pockets.
Oh, yes. Let's hope they don't have any funny ideals, because that'd be bad for business.
End of the day, they're using our tech.
Yeah? They use our tech, we get paid. They commission ships for us to build, we get paid. Well, you get paid to build it, I get paid to arm it.
Well, who's to say that we just don't purpose it for our use if they ever decide to undercut us?
You know? That's a good idea. Yeah, I was thinking of putting failsafes in the next batch of weapons just in case the UEE did try anything.
Yeah. Especially the recent press conference between the UEE and the local aligned nations. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I did. Does not bode well in the long run, in my opinion.
As much as I am loyal to the UEE, they have been pretty, well, not very talkative as of late. It's not been bringing along too many good thoughts.
Yeah. The worst news that could even come from it is they've somehow managed to replace us and our industries.
The good thing about that, there's always a buyer.
Yeah, that is true. There's always someone who would need our expertise.
Always a buyer.
It's a good thing about being in the industry we are. No matter where you look, there's always going to be someone who needs something. Even if it's just a small craft.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. We've been dabbling a bit into the fighters.
Yeah.
We were able to manage to make a single heavy fighter. It's crude in design, but it seems to work pretty effectively for a fighter.
Oh, I think that's pretty good. I know there's been a demand for more fighters lately. It's a bit strange given that not that long ago the UEE was asking for a super dreadnought and now they're asking for aircraft.
Yeah. I gotta question it. Free money and free development on weaponry and technology.
Oh, most definitely. I think so far the structural development's coming along nicely.
You aren't filling the whole thing in with armor, are you?
Yes, I have been. Oops.
Yeah, cut out the interior, because you're just adding nothing but dead weight. Dead weight is never good on a capital ship.
Yeah. Well, good thing we have you accompanying this stream. Yes, I really didn't know that, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely helps to have a professional shipbuilder in your ranks when you're trying to design your own warship.
Like that. Alright. currently refueling the super tanker. So far, the refueling pylon seems to be successful.
That's good.
Okay. Any more? Okay. Oh yeah. Tanker's refueling nicely.
That's good.
Alright. I also heard the Dreadnought got its first sea of action not too long ago.
Huh. What they pitted up against?
The Antediluvian O1 with its experimental Class 12 cannons was paired up against a pirate kingship. They attacked at first with the hyper cannon, able to knock out its engine arrays. But before they could even get within range of the main broadside artillery, the Class 12 cannons opened fire, completely stripping the ship of any defensive layers, armor, and combat capabilities, leaving the broadsides to pick it off, leaving nothing to remain. So far, the weaponry seems to work extremely well, but has some overheating issues that needs looking into. Stuff we come to expect, though.
Yes, that is true. I'm glad my weapon systems work on that Super Dreadnought. I was afraid that they weren't going to work, but happy to hear that they do. It's a relief. I will... Yeah. Definitely gonna have to look into that overheating issue, though.
Seems the overheating comes from the intense discharge of the batteries, causing the weapon system to just absolutely... In the way that they tried describing it, due to the massive discharge of energy, the weapon systems just instantly overheat and thus take a minute to re-akin for fire.
It's most peculiar. I know I've had my weapons overheat before, there's nothing new with that. I've been doing that for quite some time. There was one issue I could never figure out how to resolve. So, that was always a disclaimer.
We're thinking over here at Shipping Arms of putting some military-grade ventilation around the gun batteries and directly linking some cobalt plutonium liquid directly into the barrels, where they will then get ventilated afterwards to hopefully cool down the weapon systems.
It should. Given that we already know the cooling features of I can never remember the deutonium, or no. That was one of my experimental reactors. Never got off though. But yeah, we've seen the cooling capabilities of that liquid, so I don't see why it shouldn't work. I mean, it should.
It works to keep the hyper cannon cool enough for firing. So far, we're currently having R&D teams work on the logistics of the cooling systems.
Okay.
Current testing shows a 60% increase to barrel conductivity.
That's good news.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go use the bathroom.
Oh, take your time.
Be right back.
Alright. I'll update you when you get back.
Well, I just got some good news reports of a cooperation that can go down between our two systems.
Do inform me.
Of the recent data received from the antediluvian, it's undermount orbital bombardment Satan's 6 nuclear warhead system.
Yeah.
The UEE would like to order an experimental Stinger missile system using the same hatchway system.
Okay.
Our recent R&D teams have come up with an idea using basically a hull, small. You will attach an AI core onto it. We will design the hull of the delivery system.
Alright.
Your teams can design the warhead.
Alright.
In theory, when it all comes together, load the systems in manually to a ship, open the doors, fire, and we should see a bunch of very angry nuclear warheads tracking a target. Or depending on how big you make that warhead, just one.
Yeah.
Called the fleet killer.
That could work as the running name for it. Fleet killer missiles. Anyway. Oh, it does. I'll notify the development team. They'll get underway on that fleet killer.
How's your battleship project coming along?
Most successfully, I would say.
My professional opinion in design. You remember how the antediluvian was designed, right? How its front was? Try to form it kind of like that, where it has... Don't make it like super long. Just make it where like some the armored things come out of it.
Yeah. Overall, I've taken the form and shape of the aft and just molded the bow to fit its shape.
I actually like what you've done there. The little side mount communications array, you made it where the entire hull forms to it. Which normally I wouldn't really do, because it's a bulbous communications array, but the design is gives you more room for logistics.
It does.
I might have to use that design for later.
Alright.
Overall a good idea.
So what I'm thinking of how to form the bow to kind of mimic how the antediluvians was.
I could try coming to you and bringing the antediluvian, but that's up to you.
Well, you can try.
Alright. Give me a second and I will loan you the antediluvian for project.
Alright.
Give the viewers a look onto the secret super dreadnought of the UEE Navy.
Hey, you know how the viewers are. Always itching for a sneak peek at whatever projects we create.
Let's just hope this project doesn't kill the recording.
Yes. That would be unfortunate.
Before you continue, I would say change the paint scheme you're using, because the current color you have is a slightly darker gray than the rest of the ship.
Oh.
Just bring up the paint wheel, use L2 to grab a paint, and then hold like R1 and click R2 and you do a mass area paint.
Interesting.
I have no idea where I am at.
Good question. Must think the last time I used the painter, was constructing that, gun turret in the default military gray style that my industry uses.
We use a special form of gray. It's our signature color, if you will.
Yeah, I have noticed.
Must say, I do not know where you are.
Ah, I see where you are. You are 190 kilometers away from me.
You're kidding.
No, I wish I was.
Oh, Lord. Well, I have no way to actually teleport to you. Because it won't let me.
Strange. I'm unsure as to why you've joined 190 kilometers away from me. It is a bit of a predicament. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah. Well, we at Shipping Industries know a way to get around quickly.
Yes, you do. We've seen it firsthand. Jesus Christ.
I am bringing back Chad.
I guess we should explain to the viewers what Chad is.
No, let's let the viewers see it first.
Alright.
Chad, to give a reason of what Chad is without spoiling too much. Chad is an emergency vehicle. It's designed for nothing but speed.
And speed is its specialty.
Yes. Yes, it is. It is not built for combat. It is only built for speed, and it does its job very well.
Yes, it does.
There will come a day when someone might need a Chad. In which case, Chad will be here to help.
Yeah.
It's coming to help me. Okay.
I'm just gonna see as your name tag rapidly approaching, aren't I?
Probably, to be honest.
What can you do about it? It is quite hilarious, though. I do admit that.
Well, I'm positive you're in this direction, so...
I'm going to assume you're not picking up my beacon.
Nope. Am I approaching quickly?
Yes. Yes, you are. Just try not to crash into the battleship, if you will, please.
Well, let's see. I don't know if I can promise that. All I can promise is that I'm going to get there quickly.
The battleship's gonna be really sad if you're colliding with it. I'm sure as viewers can see on my end, you are... go up, if you will.
Up? You mean
Yeah.
down?
Yeah. Well, you're going away from me now. You're 300 kilometers below me.
below you.
Uh,
Yeah, from my position, it's up.
yeah, the joys of space, am I right?
Am I still going away from you?
You are approaching it. Yeah, you're coming towards me. You may not...
Coming.
You may not be at me exactly, but you're definitely approaching.
Well, I am approaching at 10 kilometers a second, so, you know.
There is not much more to expect other than just that.
We had federal shipping industry. People say there's a limit, we laugh at them.
That does remind me of our motto over here at Imperial Arms. We revolutionize war crimes.
It's not a war crime if it ain't been invented yet, it's the way I see it.
Yeah, and our boys down here, unlike those pesky marine biologists, we don't ask to stop the question. We don't stop and ask the question, should we do this? We ask the question, is it possible? And the answer is, should we do this? Yes. Yes, we should.
It's a fair question. Now, keep me updated if I overshoot you or not. This is a game of... yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just flying blind at the moment.
I've completely lost your signal, and I'm kind of concerned.
That's an issue.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because knowing exactly what you're driving, it's going to leave a heavy-handed dent in my battleship if you hit.
I don't think a dent is what I would describe it as. I would call it more or less an immediate black hole.
Well, that is the way a United Arms industry works, when we work together.
Alright, I'm going back the way I was. Maybe I'll be able to get your beacon again.
Yeah. Let's hope your beacon rematerializes as well.
Well, I never got your beacon, which is the sad part.
Weird.
You have it set the max range?
This thing should be set to max range.
I'll check it just to be sure.
We'll just finish rounding off the, angled plates. Ah yes, I like how I somehow managed to decompress the ship, despite the fact there's an obvious fucking hole in it. The sad thing is, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah. Okay. Does this thing have a beacon?
Yeah, you're gonna have to put either a beacon or a laser antenna.
Could probably put both. See how they work.
That might hurt. Nope. Okay, we're good.
Oh, hi. I
What,
see.
my back?
I see your beacon. Yeah.
Okay. Stopping.
Okay, you are 420 something kilometers away from me.
Okay. Am I going away from you?
You seem to be approaching me, but yet it's saying you're going away.
So, Hang on, I have to do some cross correlations. I'm going that way. Okay. I believe you might be somewhere over here. Tell me if I'm getting closer.
You are approaching. You should be able to see the beacon here soon.
If I don't hit an asteroid going Mach 12.
Yeah.
It's an asteroid. You put a beacon, right?
Yeah, I also put a laser antenna. I have no idea what it does, but...
I have to have a laser antenna on Chad in order to...
Ah. Okay. Well, there's a laser beacon on here, so... There's that, yeah. Oh. I think the curvatures of the bow is coming along nicely.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, you'll be able to see it when you get here.
Occasionally look over and tell me if I'm like getting closer, or if I'm like drifting away, or all that shit.
Alright.
Because you're basically my only beacon.
You are going away from me.
Maybe I need to go a bit more down then. So is going down working? Am I coming back to you?
You seem to be approaching.
Okay. Also, look at my box as well. That helps me triangulate where I'm at occasionally.
Yeah. Is you're approaching rapidly right now. Let's set the beacon to a max broadcast range.
Yeah, but I'm not picking it up out here.
I think you might end up actually outside its range.
How far away am I?
You're 390 kilometers and you are still on course and approaching.
Ow.
What?
Cramp in my foot.
Ouch.
Just a smooth ride from here.
You know, I wonder what sparked that war in the Tau system.
I don't know. It was something having to do with the UEE not giving the colonists what they wanted. And if what the reports say, it had something to do with that alien artifact.
Definitely in line for the UEA.
Best part is, and you might like this idea, I might get my hands on that alien artifact. It
Yeah.
might dramatically boost weapon and ship development.
Oh. That is a lovely ideal.
All I have to do is just sell some ships to the colonists, and they're willing to fork over anything.
Yeah. And from looks of it, you're going away from me. So all we need to do is just sell some ships to the colonists, and they'll give us what we want?
Effectively.
Well, if anything helps us in our industries, why not take an opportunity and take it for ourselves?
Am I coming back now?
Yeah. Look to be on approach. If need be, I can take the, ship and come to you.
Keep developing, I'll eventually find my way to you.
Yeah. I think once you... Because I believe the max broadcast range of these beacons is like only 200,000. So I think if you can manage to get within 200 kilometers, you should be able to see my beacon.
The beacon lights themselves have roughly a 300 kilometer range.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to put some laser antenna all over, get like full range of coverage.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
The beacon, the laser antenna should have clear line of sight.
Yeah, considering I put them in every direction. I'm still approaching, correct?
You look to be coming my way, but the game's saying you're going away.
I need to go more left.
Yeah.
Alright, update on my position.
You are approaching, by the looks of it.
Shit, I need to go way left.
Well, you're within 200 kilometers, so that's a start.
I'm gonna slow down. Try to realign myself.
Alright.
Do you have a light post beacon on?
No.
Put a lamp beacon and max out its range. It's an easy way for me to spot you.
Oh wait, you talking about the antennas?
No. The light. It's a beacon.
Oh. Okay. I see.
Since I'm within 200k, I should be able to see you easily if you max out its range.
Alright. I'll put the support strut high enough you can see the light. Should be a small light, or like a small interior light, or
no, it's under the antenna thing.
yeah. Okay.
It's called the beacon.
Okay.
Place it and max out its range because it has like a 300k range.
Something like that. So put a beacon on the support strut.
Yes. So distance for friendly antenna is 500,000 meters. It's 500 kilometers.
Mm-hmm. That's 200.
Weird, only 200,000.
I think looks to be like that.
Alright, go look at my square so I can get a good idea of which way is left, right, forward, and backward.
Alright.
Weird. My beacons have a 300 kilometer range. I don't know why yours have 200.
Weird. You are 279 kilometers away from me.
Alright, just keep looking at it so I can get a good idea of...
Yeah, definitely approaching. You should be able to see the beacon now.
Don't. So I'm just gonna have to visual range it.
Well, you're within 150 kilometers from there.
Just keep looking at it.
Yep.
Nope, there you are.
Does a beacon finally appear, or did you visually spot me?
I see.
Nice.
Keep looking at my square. I'm about to give the people a show.
Are you gonna buzz the control tower?
Wouldn't necessarily call this a buzz when I'm cruising at Mach 18.
Please don't collide with the ship. That's all I ask. God damn.
Ah! Alright, I'm bringing Chad back so I can just actually come deliver the antediluvian. Come on, Chad, slow down. Chad doesn't want to slow down.
Yeah. I can tell, because you're now like 100 so kilometers away.
Now you better watch me coming back at supersonic speed.
When you fucking said that, the first thing that popped in my head was the fucking Eminem rap. Or something like that. Fucking
Rap
come at you
god.
super... Yeah, it's come at you supersonic speed shit.
All I'm gonna say is if I hit the ship, I'm sorry. But if I hit the ship at the same time, give me credit, because I'm hitting something the size of an atom on a pinhead.
You're probably gonna hit the interior of the ship. And then
Probably
it's
just
gonna...
gonna phase through it.
Let's not find out either way. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit it. Slow the fuck down, fam!
From what I thought, you became superimposed like the fucking station. I was about to be like, what? Guess I just see you flying around like a fucking mosquito.
Well, you wanna give the people a good look at the chat?
Alright. This is the Chad. Oh, you
Tell me
have the
when...
you had the baby beacon. That might be why.
Oh.
You have the small beacon. That might be why it has more broadcasting range. Anyway, yeah, as you were saying.
Well, Chad to the rescue!
What the ever-loving fuck did you do?
Remove the station.
all I see from my end is just you fucking fly up like goddamn Superman. I look up to follow you and then just boom.
They hit the station going really fast.
Yeah.
See, the difference between us and most corporations, we're evil and we're fun at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Because what corporation do you know of that's gonna waste millions just launching a fucking... a Rubik's Cube into a station at Mach 12?
There's no fucking corporation that'd be that stupid enough. But the difference is, we're not stupid. We're just fucking evil.
Yeah.
I mean...
Chat away.
Yeah, we make weapons of mass fucking destruction. Of course we're evil.
I wonder what happened if I put warheads on Chad and smacked into a station.
Let's not... As evil as we are, let's not.
I'm slowing down. What damage did I even do to the station, I wonder? Because I hit it really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Were you using the station, by the way?
No.
Okay, good. Did I even damage the fucking thing? I don't think I did. I think the game forgot to render my premium damage.
I don't blame it. Do you?
No, not really. Yeah, cause this station should no longer be a station. But that's besides the point. Anyway, now that I'm finally here to deliver the business shipment, one antediluvian class dreadnought coming up.
Danke, comrade.
Oh, that felt good.
All I see is just UAI Chad. 57. 58. 59. 60.
Leaving this bitch.
Yeah.
It's like a snow globe at this point. It's just a commodity. Its whole existence is just to be like, Welcome back, gentlemen. We're showing the recent development of the company. Chad is still flying away, though.
It's just part 2. Welcome back, viewers. As you can see over there, Chad is still telling the game, "Look at me go."
Well, one Antediluvian class dreadnought coming right up.
Aye.
Well, when it spawns in, I'm going to continue my work on the tanker and recent developments within the shipping industries.
Alright. So what I'm trying to go for is that split bow, kind of, as the way you have on the Antediluvian.
From my personal standpoint, yes, something like that would look nice on the battleship. Since it uses Federation Arms design, it only makes sense to go with something akin to the Federation shipbuilding arms design pattern. But since it's your ship, you can totally add your own spin onto it, put your own Imperial Arms designing onto it.
Yeah, I think I have an idea how to do that. Huh. So which Antediluvian is this that we're spawning in?
This is the most upgraded variant, the most advanced variant.
Yes, and I think it ended the stream as well. Fuck. That's fun. That's a first. Because the last time when Kerbal Space Program crashed, the stream ended. I think we probably should have cleaned it up before we decided to spawn the fucking Antediluvian. You know. Well, I gotta wait for it to finish checking the error status. Oh yes. This is the norm around here. I do find it a bit funny that the live stream